Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and today we're going to bring a wireless microphone based out of USB. It's from Comica, and we're going to take a look at it and see how well it works. Now, this one's 2.4 hertz. We're going to see the wireless distance, how well it works from here to there. We're going to try it out outside, indoors, and outdoors, and see if it's even worth it. So let's take a look at it and see what you get when you get something like this. So let's go ahead and open it up. So you want to take your microphone audio to the next step level. This is probably the way to do it. This is studio in a box pretty much. You get your audio settings. So if you're going to do outdoor interviews, you're going to walk around with you could do this with your GoPro, your phone, any kind of device that has a Type-C connection or a 3.5 connection. We're going to set it up and we're going to take a look at it and what's included. First of all, if you guys can see it, this comes with everything out of the box. This is pretty much, they give you a noise filter for air if you're outdoors, for the wind repelling. This is perfect for those devices. They give you an adapter for your actual camera or anything that you have to set up. You could set up one of the devices connected directly to the 3.5 and the device sits on the top. They have a converter here from Type-C to a regular Type-A connection. And then they give you the charging station, Type-A to Type-C. And here's the actual jack extension. So it's 3.5 connection, digital connection from one end to the other end. Gray to black, simple as that. You could just connect it and get it to go. So they give you a little bag where everything is included. You put everything in here and you're on the go. You'll never have to lose any of the parts. Just keep them all together. And if you can notice, the box itself includes a lot of little features. First of all, you can see the battery life on it. It tells you the battery life, an open button, and then the pair system in here. Type-C reset. If you're going to reset this to another devices, you can do that too. Also back to back factory settings. Open in case everything's enclosed. So we open it up and pretty much it starts lighting up as soon as you open it up. If you guys can see, it tells you we're full battery. So this is a charging station for these systems itself too. This is a box that charges the whole stations, all these stations, from the receiver to the transmitter. This is pretty much all included in the box. Everything's in there. When you're going to travel, this is a perfect way to travel. You throw this in your backpack, you throw this in your traveling bag. It takes little real estate on any of the bags that you have included. Everything's included in here. Not only that, at the same time, it's going to charge those systems too. And as you can see, if you buy this extension, this case itself, or you have your own case, any kind of camera, typical camera, you have this adapter that you just slide it in there, and that's pretty much set up and go. And this adapter in the top is for the actual USBs. We're going to set one up and see how it looks. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's set it up on a 80D, Canon 80D. We're going to set that up. So we're going to set up the whole system itself. We're not going to need some of the functions, but we're going to use some of them. So if you have a microphone settings, you can have a microphone settings on your Canon. Open it up. And we're going to connect it here, the microphone part of it. So let's go ahead and do that. Open it up more. Let's set it up in here. We could do sideways. We could do pretty much however you want, but we're going to just slide it in there, lock it in. Then we'll put the camera on the side. We're going to open the casing itself, open it up, all right? And we're going to put the receiver, and then we're going to go ahead and plug it in. One input out. If you guys can see the out coming out here, I'm going to set it up. And then we're just going to turn it on after, and then see how well it works. So right now we're going to set it up pointing out to the AS mode. All right, turn that one on, and then we're going to turn the main one, which is right here, turn it on too. You'll see it pop up right now. It's set up. So right now we have this test 1 2 3 test. You can see the test right here on the actual microphone in here. All right, so this is the microphone test right here. If you guys can see it, I'm gonna tap it. So the microphone, you could just clip it on your chest if you want. Simple as that, and just be talking with the actual camera. You could be blogging, you could be doing any kind of thing. Simple, it gives you a visualization of how this thing is gonna work. We're gonna take it outdoors. We're gonna set up these fuzzy things that we have here and walk around and see how far we can go with it. So let's go ahead and test it out outside. All right, so we're gonna be walking a little bit back around, probably like I would say 50 feet away from this. So let's go ahead and do that test. So I'm turning around right now. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna clip it back on so you guys can see it like a real thing in here. And we're walking back maybe 50 feet away from it, not that bad. And probably even 60 more. So we're coming back to the camera and see the quality of it and see how well it works outdoors, indoors. And that's pretty much how you can do something like this. Now, just to be aware, it comes with 2 of them, not 1, but 2, which is a great option for interviews, for any kind of thing that you're gonna have over the wire. Even for live streaming too, you can do this. So I'm gonna interview you.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a test.
Okay.
This is a test. So, how's the weather today?
The weather is very nice today for being a February in Los Angeles. It started off a little bit cold in the morning, but nobody can beat LA weather because it always gets so nice and chilly right now in the afternoons.
Okay. What was the longest trip you ever took?
The longest trip I've ever taken would probably be my New York, DC trip. It was 2 weeks long, and I got to really enjoy the East Coast and the weather there.
Okay, can you argue with me with this microphone? Can you say something over me? Just start talking, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Just start talking.
Well,
and
you're the one that likes to interrupt. So.
I know, but we got to test it out where we're overlapping each other. So
okay.
Go ahead, test 1, 2, 3. Say test 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Say test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that does it. That concludes our interview. Let's do another test. We're going to actually use our phone, and this is a Galaxy S20 that we have here. The beautiful thing is that this is Type-C, and it automatically fits in here on your actual phone. You guys can see that. We're going to crank it up right now, and we're going to open it up. And it picked up automatically. It just says that I pick up a new device. And let's go ahead and go in the device settings. And we're going to start recording ourselves on the video camera. And we're going to start using one of the microphones. So we're going to turn this on. All right, we're going to test the camera out right now. If you guys can see, it's recording by USB. It tells you there. And I do not have the fuzzy thing on. So we're going to put it on right now. You're going to hear some noise. And this is from my phone. Put it on, clip on, and we're gonna walk away maybe all the way to that tree. All right, so let's go and walk. Test 1, 2, 3. 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 There's noises. There's a construction going on in the background too. So I can't wait to hear the video on it. So that's pretty much it. Let's go inside and do a live streaming on it. On my phone, all right? So it's actually going through a live connection right now. We have a steady, not a steady cam, it's just my hand holding the actual camera. Very simple, if you guys can see. So you could be walking around live streaming your whole entire area, which is good. You know, it's one of those things that people want to see in the future. You want to talk about it. And not only that, like I said, this setup is great on not just the phones, on cameras, on computers, on pretty much a lot of different devices. And we're gonna go ahead and set it up on our computer to see how well the quality captures. So if you're gonna be live streaming or reviews and you don't like an overhead mic, this could be an option for you guys. So let's go ahead and continue on, and we're gonna stop the live streaming and capture some of the video on the live streaming. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, check this out. So if you have a USB Type-C on any computer, all you got to do is connect it in there, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to connect it on this Surface, Microsoft Surface, and we're going to go ahead and test it out and record some of it capturing this device. All right, we're going to record out of our computer, and this is crazy. This is one thing that, if you guys see the microphone, this is my webcam from the actual computer. So if there's a little lag, it's because the webcam is not the greatest. It's capturing at 720. So, but the audio, we're gonna test it out by clipping on it. If you see that tap in there, elevating some of the, it tells you that the microphone. So this is capturing from my computer directly into the settings. I'm doing it through OBS. And let's compare it where I actually unit. All right, this is how it comes in compact, and this is pretty much you get plus a power cord. So on the system itself, you get to charge everything on the go, so it gives you a couple hours even on the road itself. And I like that it comes with this whole base itself. It's all compact compared to other competitors. We're gonna open it up and see how they come in as one. So you got all these connections. You got basically this setup, and it's very complicated to get it going. It's not very simple to set this up. It's one of those things that it takes a bit and a couple of wiring when everything, all you need is a little boxing to go. So your competitors give you one most of the times. The competitors give you one. These guys give you two connections ready to go. Volume mute, you can mute yourself on this button if you want to talk, so it won't be a hot mic. So when you turn it on and it stays on like that, you'll see the little microphone indicating, but when you hit mute, it just pretty much mutes it, and you can see it on one angle and then the other angle too. You can unmute it too, back, and very simple, easy. We'll turn it off right now. You get two of these devices, very simple to go. And the competitor is very complicated, bulky. Look how big it is compared to one of these. This is an actual receiver right here. This is an actual receiver. This is a receiver here, and this is the actual size of this receiver here. And this is the transmitter. Here it is. If you guys can see it, the size of it compared to it. Right? There's no comparison on it. There is no comparison on it. Look how big it is compared to this one. My suggestion, if you're gonna get something, this is very simple, easy, compact to go. You don't need anything complications like this. You can just get this and go get it to go. All right, another option is that if you grab these mics in here, and you don't like this very close to you, you want to maybe hide this somewhere else, there's another option. You could plug this in and extend the actual mic into your settings. So this could be even hidden even more than what it is, but this is not that bad compared to other ones. This is really tiny. The real estate, it's really small, if you guys can see that. So that's a great option. Unfortunately, these are not included, but you could buy these anywhere, pretty much anywhere. So if you have any questions or any comments, let me know. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, and we're out.